Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something special. This is an 8-minute story about Caitlin Clark. She's the girl from Iowa. She turned women's basketball upside down. Her journey started with backyard hoops and led to sold-out arenas. It's a story of grit and fire. Her dream broke every record. Stick around. Find out how one shot changed everything and why Caitlin's just getting started. Let's roll. Caitlin Clark was born January 22, 2002. It happened in West Des Moines, Iowa. She was a small-town kid. Her obsession? Basketball. Her dad, Brent, remembers something wild. She was dribbling before she could walk. Her obsession? Basketball. Her dad, Brent, remembers something wild. She was dribbling before she could walk. By age 5, she was begging her dad. Pour concrete in the driveway for a three-point line. Picture this, a tiny Caitlin. Ponytail bouncing. She took on the neighborhood boys and left them in the dust. She didn't just play, she lived it. Her mom, Ann, remembers her watching WNBA games, eyes glued to stars like Maya Moore, whispering, "That's gonna be me." And guess what? She wasn't wrong. Fast forward to Dowling Catholic High School. Caitlin wasn't just good, she was a problem. Coaches called her a once-in-a-generation talent. She averaged 27 points as a freshman, draining shots from places no one dared to shoot. Opponents double-teamed her. She still scored. Teammates loved her, not just for her passes but her fire. One game down by 10. She rallied her squad with one line, "We're not losing this." They didn't. By senior year, ESPN ranked her high, 4th best player in her class. College scouts were knocking, but Caitlin had her eyes on Iowa. In 2020, Caitlin stepped onto the University of Iowa campus, a Hawkeye ready to soar. Her freshman year? Electric. She led the NCAA in scoring, 26.6 points per game, dropping jaws with logo threes. And no-look passes? Unreal. Fans packed Carver Hawkeye Arena. They chanted her name, but it wasn't all smooth. She turned the ball over a lot, and critics said she couldn't defend. Caitlin heard it all, but her response was simple: "I'll prove them wrong." And she did, making history by her sophomore year. She was the first woman in NCAA history to lead Division I in points and assists in a single season, rewriting the playbook. Let's talk 2022 to 2023, her junior year, where the legend kicked into gear. She averaged 27.8 points and 8.6 assists, torching defenses with 6.5 threes per game. Iowa marched to the Final Four and Caitlin was the heartbeat. Against undefeated South Carolina in the semis, she dropped 41 points, including every bucket in the fourth quarter. The nation watched, stunned, as she flexed and stared down the crowd. In the championship against LSU, she scored 30, but Iowa fell short. That loss burned and Caitlin vowed, "Next year we finish it." Senior year, 2023 to 2024, was her masterpiece, where she didn't just play but dominated. February 15, 2024 against Michigan, she needed 8 points, but 2 minutes in, a logo 3 broke the NCAA women's scoring record. The crowd went wild, and by season's end, she smashed Pete Maravich's all-time NCAA record with 3,951 points. Two-time Naismith Player of the Year, she set records for most threes in a season and career assists in the tournament. Iowa hit the Final Four again, but lost to South Carolina in the title game, and Caitlin walked off, head high. She knew she'd left it all on the court when, on April 15, 2024, the WNBA draft saw the Indiana Fever pick her first overall. No surprise there, but the hype was insane. Fans flooded Gainbridge Fieldhouse for her debut, expecting college magic, but reality hit hard. In her first game against Connecticut, she scored 20 but had 10 turnovers as the pros were faster and stronger. Veterans like Diana Taurasi warned, "She'll struggle," but Caitlin texted her coach, "They woke a monster." She wasn't backing down, and her 2024 rookie season was a roller coaster. We're only halfway through her story, but she broke records. First rookie with a triple-double and most assists in a game, 19. She set a season record with 337 assists, and her logo 3 stayed cash. Against Dallas, she dished 19 assists, a WNBA record, proving she's more than a scorer. The Fever went from 13 wins in 2023 to 20 in 2024, hitting the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Caitlin averaged 19.2 points and 8.4 assists, finishing 4th in MVP voting as a rookie, though the losses stung. The doubters lingered, but here's where it gets wild. Caitlyn changed the game. WNBA attendance spiked 48%, and TV ratings jumped 153%. Games she played in averaged 1.2 million viewers, triple the league's norm, and cities sold out arenas just to see her. Economists dubbed it the Caitlyn Clark effect, a $5 billion boost to local economies as little girls wore her number 22 jersey, screaming her name because she wasn't just a star, she was a movement. But with fame came pressure and trolls, yet Caitlyn shrugged it off. I focus on the people in my locker room. Behind the highlights, Caitlyn battled as the physicality of the WNBA tested her. A ruptured eardrum from a screen became her welcome moment, and off the court, she faced scrutiny. Snubbed by Team USA and criticized for turnovers, she kept smiling. It's motivation. Her teammates saw the real Caitlyn, the one who trash-talk in practice and lift them up after. Aaliyah Boston called her a sister, and Nafisa Collier said, "She makes us all better." That's the Caitlyn the stats don't show, so where does she go from here? At 23, she's already Time's 2024 Athlete of the Year, a rookie who turned a struggling franchise around. Her goal is simple, a championship. Plain and simple, and the Fever's off-season moves hint at big things in 2025 with her leading the charge. What's your favorite Caitlyn moment? Drop it in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe because this story's far from over. She's not just rewriting basketball, she's rewriting what's possible. See you next time.